Welcome, everyone. You guys know the drill. We're gonna wait about 3 to 5 minutes until people start coming in. So we'll start getting more notifications that I'm live. So just relax, enjoy the music, do whatever you're doing. I'm eating ice cream right now, so that's what I'll be doing. Hey, people on Instagram Live. What's up? So I'm only doing this live to notify you guys that I am live on YouTube right now. So go ahead and click the link in my bio and click on the YouTube play button. And I am live. Alright? So I will be taking out this Instagram Live in a few short minutes here. So Andres, the YouTube stream is up right now. Yeah, it's up right now. So you can click on the link in my bio and enter in right now. I'm live on both platforms here, but I will be taking off Instagram here soon. I'm only notifying people on Instagram that I'm live. Let's change this music. What's up? All the Instagram people, I am live on YouTube. Come join me on my YouTube channel. If you don't know what a YouTube channel is, it's in the link in my bio, or you can click on the link on my story that I posted earlier. That's all you have to do. I'm only doing this Instagram live so that you guys are notified that I am live on YouTube right now. Renee, what's up? Danny and Renee, go ahead and go to my YouTube channel. I'm only going to be live on there. So if you guys don't know where my YouTube channel is at, just take a look at my link in my bio and click on the YouTube play button. Okay, it should be right below my username. I'm only doing this live stream on Instagram so that I can notify you all that I am live on YouTube. Okay? So Renee and Danny, go ahead and go to the YouTube channel. Everyone's waiting for you. So we'll be starting in a few short minutes, in about 3 minutes here. So hopefully I can see you both in the YouTube channel. Nolito, what is up, my man? So as I was telling the other people in the Instagram live right now, I'm only going to be live on YouTube currently. I'm live right now on YouTube. Right now. Okay, I'm live right now on YouTube. Okay, I'm live right now on YouTube. So go ahead and go to my YouTube channel. There's a link in my bio. And click on the YouTube play button, or click on the link in my story that I posted earlier, so that you can join the YouTube stream. Okay, the YouTube live stream. I will be cutting this Instagram live very soon here, in a few minutes here. I'm only letting people know and notifying people that I'm live on YouTube. Alright? Alright, thank you for your patience. All my YouTube people, thank you. We are live on YouTube. Okay, we're live on YouTube. So make sure you guys join the YouTube live stream, not this Instagram one. Do not stay here. Alright. Okay, I think we got a good amount of people notified on Instagram here, so we will go ahead and end this live. Alright, my YouTube people, we'll be starting in a few short minutes here. I thank you for your patience. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start. There will be more people joining on later tonight. I have a good feeling they're going to join the last half here because most people are busy. But hopefully everyone's been having a great night. I'm currently eating some good ice cream here. If you guys are wondering what ice cream flavor I'm eating the cookie dough. Ben & Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough. Very good. Very good. I gotta keep myself energized in the live stream, so I apologize if you guys don't like me eating while I'm talking, but it's ice cream. It's not like I'm chewing, right, guys? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this is a non-dairy ice cream. It's made out of almond milk, I believe. Yeah, almond milk. It's very good. Oh, thank you all for your likes. Guys, if you guys aren't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, you should. You should, so you guys can get notifications when I am live on your email or on your YouTube app, and etc. So, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe, since all my Instagram lives are moving towards YouTube channel, right? Every live is going to be on the CFO YouTube channel. So make sure you guys like the live stream so that the YouTube algorithm picks it up. So we have a lot more people who are not familiar with Charts Focus 1. And when they see this live stream, they can hop in. Okay? So thank you everyone for liking the video so far. Hello. Food is good for you. Yes it is. Well, there's ice cream, so I don't know if it's fuel, but I'll be having dinner later. So I'm having dessert right now. Can everyone hear me correctly here? Is the music too loud or is the music too small? Because I know I have a booming voice, so... Everything good? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So the market today, very interesting. All right. So SPY here, this is the weekly time frame for SPY. How can you tell? Well, it says W here, and then we have one W, right? 1 week, and there is kind of a big flag forming here, and I think at some point we can break out this flag. So far we've been having a very volatile consolidation. All right. People think that we have a big sell-off. I mean, sure, yes, we have a very big sell-off since all-time highs, right? We have I think almost an 80-point move since all-time highs. I mean, that's a sell-off. That's a nice sell-off. However, if we're looking at the longer time frame here on the weekly time frame, right, we're just forming a flag. Right, so if we bounce on this descending level support again, and then come back to this descending level resistance, we're going to confirm this weekly flag that we're forming, right? This is a bullish flag. Dion says sounds good. Yes. So, there really isn't anything to really worry about for now. Yes, we're in a downtrend. That's obviously true. I mean, if you don't think that we're in a downtrend, well, just go on the weekly time frame and look at the previous 4 weekly candlesticks, including this week. Right? Clear downtrend. So, with SPY on the daily time frame, okay, what you need to be looking out for is a clear breakout above 426.50 to around 427. Okay, and we have a huge major level of support. Okay, sitting around 414.15. Okay, I don't even know where my levels went here. There you go. Okay, we bounced today at 415, which is not too far away from 414. So, and after hours, we got some very positive reaction out of big tech names today. PayPal, Microsoft, Pinterest. So, the current sentiment for earnings right now has switched from bearish to bullish. Okay, so I believe on Tuesday we had a lot of bearishness because of Google's ER reaction, but with today's action and today's earnings reactions throughout all the names that I've reported so far, there has been a sea of green after hours. So depending on where we open up tomorrow, hopefully above 420, we can see a nice breakout above 422.50, which is our next immediate level of resistance that we need to break. Now, this is if and only if we open up near 420 tomorrow. Okay, if we open up below 418.50, then 418.50 will be our level of resistance, and we will reject below it. Okay, so now with that in mind, all right, on the 15-minute time frame, on the intraday time frames, we are forming a nice descending channel. A nice descending channel. So if we break out of this, which is the reason why, if we break out of 422.50, that's going to confirm that this was a descending channel, a bullish chart pattern, and we can break to the upside. Does that make sense, everyone? Hopefully that makes sense. Some good ice cream. All right, I'm assuming that makes sense. Next we have is JKS. So I posted this on my Instagram because it looks really good. Simple as that. On the weekly time frame, we're looking at a very big bull flag, right? This is a huge macro flagging action here, right? This is a really good consolidation. And you don't want to miss this when it breaks out. And tomorrow morning, they have earnings. So this can absolutely just rocket higher tomorrow depending on how the earnings goes. So be prepared for a day trade or for a swing, because if it decides to come back above 65 tomorrow based off of earnings reaction, it can give some very good gains. That could be a 10-point move to the upside. So watch out for this name. It's also a Chinese name. All the Chinese names today were very strong. A lot of Chinese names gapped up and actually held their gaps. I don't know what the news in China is, but everything so far in China has been pretty bearish. So I don't know if the government is finally starting to, prop up their private sector and actually support, like they said a month ago. But so far, Chinese names completely took the spotlight today, and they provided a lot of good relative strength throughout the whole sector. Another name that I was looking at was BABA, and there's a long entry here at 85. There's a long bounce entry at 85, and we got that. We opened up today at 85.32, and the low of the day was 84.78. And once we broke out of the 85 support level, we just ran up, right? Obviously, we had a nice gap up as well. So something is going on here. So BABA, especially BABA here, there's a lot more trading days left before earnings, which is on, their trading view here is estimating around May 6, 2022. We don't know whether or not it's going to be after hours or pre-market yet. I still have to look into that, but I can't really trust TradingView sometimes with their earnings dates because they tend to be a little bit inaccurate, which is why I had to look it up on Google here. But BABA, assuming that this is the correct date, we have been going straight down, right? And today we finally broke out of this descending level of resistance, right? This descending trend line resistance, okay? And with this break, an increase in volume just provides that there is a lot of strength in this name and the whole Chinese sector. So with BABA here, I want to see a retest of 91.50, but mind you, there is a lot of supply overhead, a lot. And how do I know that? Well, there's supply here, and there's a supply here, right? There's a bunch of supply up ahead above 91.50, which is why if we retest 91.50, that's going to have the shorters who shorted up here multiple times concerned, right? They're gonna get a little bit concerned because that means the buyers are starting to push back against them. And if the buyers are pushing back against them, they're going to lose confidence in their shorts, and they'll most likely start to close their position, which will give leeway for buyers to come back in. And that's the reason why we have to look at important price levels. Right? It's very, very prudent to know where important price levels are at on the daily time frame or on the bigger time frames. All right, and focusing on the bigger picture will always give you the better results in your trading, whatever type of trading style that you do: day trading, scalping, high frequency trading, even fundamental trading. Okay, so with BABA here, I need to see a retest of 91.50, and then there's going to be another rejection, no doubt about that. We've already been seeing a little bit of pressure today from the 10 SMA. We haven't even retested it yet, but we start to move lower, and also because of the fact that the overall markets decide to move lower as well. Okay, so BABA, definitely look out for this tomorrow. And if you guys want to take a look at the broader Chinese markets, specifically internet companies, right? So companies that are reliant on the internet. Look at KWEB or KWeb, all right? So this was a nice short last week and the previous week before that as well for my CFO Swing Watch members here. We broke below 28, okay, and we continue to go down and down and down. But today we actually broke this downtrend here. If we go on the 2-hour time frame, right? So we broke out this downtrend, right? But the only thing is we need to keep on pushing up higher in order to negate this this downtrend here for now, right? Because if we decide to come back down again, this is just going to be another lower high, right? This upward movement that we had today. So we do not want to see that. If you're bullish, if I personally am biased to the upside, we need to be moving up higher and break above 26.50 right here. Okay, so tomorrow, if we break above 26.50, there's a good chance that we come back and continue up higher, back towards 28. If you guys don't want to play individual names, right, just play this, KWeb, right? And then have another alternative that's even cheaper than KWeb, right? It's the same thing, right, but CWeb. So this is the leveraged ETF, okay, leveraged index here, and it's a lot cheaper, okay? But mind you, the leveraged ETFs or indexes are they're a lot more volatile as well. So especially with a cheap name like this, little cent moves tend to be really huge percentage. I mean, today it was up 46 cents, and in percentage wise it was 10.27%. So there's a lot of leverage on this name, especially if you're trading equity, which I completely recommend for this name, CWeb. Okay, but KWeb you can trade options as well. Well, if you guys want to know why, the main reason why, well, KWeb is a lot more liquid than CWeb, just based off of the volume itself. Okay, the only difference is that CWeb is leveraged 2 times its shares. Okay, so we really want to be looking at China. All right, China this week, for the rest of this week. And the other name that I want to show you guys is wheat. WETEAT, right? So this is wheat. There's a wheat fund ETV. I mean, I had nothing much to say here. Wheat has been really strong. I mean, completely ignoring the how the market is acting. All right, even reversed today while the market was going down. Okay, it's moving inversely to the market, and do you see how we're now forming another trend line here to the upside? Right, the price said, "Oh, I'm gonna forget about this one now." We're not even coming back down. Right, we're not even retesting this upward sloping trend line. Right, the support, and now we made another one inside this macro bull flag. So we're getting a lot of support here with these trend lines, and the price just continues to coil up higher and higher, and it's continuing to retest this descending level of resistance for this flag. So we want to be able to see a continuous run up, eventually a break above 10.90 and an actual hold above $11. So if you're able to break above $11, I want to see another run up back to $12, which will be my first profit target and probably will be my last one as well. First and last profit target since wheat has gone up a lot. Okay, so I mean a weekly time frame, this is huge. All right, this is a very, very big move, and there's a lot of supply overhead. Right, I mean here, right, there's a lot of supply overhead. Okay, and it seems like right now we're making a very, very big macro cup here. Right, so if we are able to just absolutely just rocket higher, then hopefully, all right, ideally speaking here, we might even just come back to 25, right? Back to where wheat first began here when it IPO'd back in 2011 and 2012 here. So if you come back to 2011 to 2012 levels here, that'll be amazing, right? It'll be a great long-term hold on wheat, but that will also mean that inflation will stay, right? Inflation will be entrenched as commodities continue to go up higher, but we don't want that, right? We never want that. So, if you want to see food prices stay low, then we need to see all these commodities go back lower as well. Okay, so let me also give you guys another individual Chinese name here, PDD. Okay, so this one looks very similar, right? But here's the reason why I like it, right? We've been going down on a very nice downward sloping or descending channel here, okay, or even the falling wedge. This could also be a weekly falling wedge here, right? Very, very big. Okay, so if you have a nice breakout on the weekly time frame above, I would say I want to give some good room to this. I would say at least 45. Okay, so 45 will be kind of the confirmation here, right? If we're able to break above 45, we should be able to see a nice big short squeeze, right? Because there's a lot of people who are short here, huge amount of supply up ahead. So if the sentiment changes on China, I could see all these names finally breaking out their bullish chart patterns that they've been forming. Let me even show you another name here. So YY, all right, YY, I traded this name right here. So this also looks kind of like BABA, right, where we just went straight down, and it was a nice descending channel or even a falling wedge here. And I traded this from discount stick on the weekly, and then I sold over here. Okay, it was a nice big run up. All right, I got in after earnings, so it was a very, very nice run up. I could have held more onto this week or even this week, but hey, it's all 2020 hindsight, right? So it was a great swing trade, great run up, and great reversal. Okay, so YY also another one that you want to be looking at as well. Let me actually use these trend lines. Let me take this one out actually, no need for that. But we've been going down, all right, like this, right? There is no real bullish chart yet, or bullish chart pattern, but so far, this one has been holding relatively well compared to other Chinese names. So depending on if the Chinese names sell off, okay, so let's say the Chinese names sell off this week again, right? This one will be a laggard. Why is it a laggard? Because, well, if we take a look at KWEB, this one went straight down, right? But in the past few weeks here, right, past 2 weeks, while YY just consolidated sideways. Sure, it made a little attempt to move to the downside, but it's relatively strong. So YY here, this Chinese media name, right, social media name, we came right back above this 36 support today. Okay, obviously it still doesn't look good. Just based off of my SMAs here, based off my SMAs, let me remove everything so far. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Hide all my drawings, right? All the major SMAs are still coiling downward. However, my 10 and 21 are now really coiled up together like this, right? They're really moving with each other. And soon enough, my 50 SMA is going to start coiling with the momentum SMA pair here, right? If you guys wonder why I want to see such coiling, is that, well, if you take a look right here, right? The 50 SMA and the 10 and the 21 were both coiling together like this before we had a nice big breakout to the downside, right? Eventually, all of them decide to move away from each other. Now, obviously, right now, we're coming back, right? The SMA is coming back together. They're starting to compress the price, right? And eventually, there's going to be a decompression, and we'll see a nice breakout either to the upside or to the downside. So far, the bias is to the downside right now on this specific name because everything is still to the downside. But if we're able to break above, okay, if we're able to break above this descending level of resistance, which is 38, there's a possibility that we can come back to that weekly $45 level and break above. Okay, so hopefully everyone is keeping up here. I am going lightning speed here. This is kind of basically how I look at charts, but it takes hours, right? It takes hours and hours and hours of practice and years of practice to really get this quickly, right? Get this quick on technical analysis on whatever name that you're looking at and determining whether or not it's a downtrend, uptrend, the relative strength, and etc. And looking at the overall sector and blah, 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 right? So with Joy here, our YY, it's really strong here, so I will be looking out for this Chinese name as well. It's stronger than any other names. This is even stronger than BABA. Okay, so BABA, right, also has been in a very big downtrend, and now it just decided to try to move back to the upside and decide to bounce at the $85 support. Okay, so we had a nice long bounce entry today at 85. And tomorrow, there can be a continuation to the upside if the Chinese sector is strong back towards 91.50. All right, so there's a quick summary for BABA again. But YY, like I said, one of the strongest Chinese names out there right now. Hasn't moved sharply to the downside like every other Chinese name, and it's been consolidating here, and it's came back to retest this level of resistance once more. Okay, so if you break above 38.20, okay, not 38.10, let me restate that again. So 38.20, we should be able to see a nice big breakout. Okay, so why did I say 38.20? Well, today's high today was 38.20. So if we break above today's high, that means bulls have a lot more favor for their side to move to the upside, and sellers will try to quit there, which means it will give leeway for buyers to completely push the price upwards. Okay. All right. So anyone have any names and chart requests for me tonight? So that's it for all the Chinese names that I'm looking at, and I want you guys to look at as well. So set up your alerts, okay? And make sure you guys know which names that you want to trade. All right. Now, like I said, if you don't want to trade individual names, individual Chinese names, you always have the option to play, okay, the overall internet sector or index here. Okay, so CWeb and KWeb. All right, remember CWeb is the 2 times leveraged fund, and KWeb is the basically the ETF here, right, of all internet names. All right, so you guys can play this if you don't want to play individual names, and if you want to have a cheaper but a more leveraged option, look at CWeb. Okay. The leverage option is going to be a lot better if you take shares, by the way, okay, not option contracts, which is why another reason why you play options for KWeb, but you play equity for CWeb. So anyone have any chart requests for me tonight? This ice cream is really good. Yum, yum, yum. No one? Okay, if no one has any chart requests, I'll be cutting this live stream now. But I will wait a little bit longer here. hopefully you guys are we're keeping up. I was just trying to go lightning speed here for you all. Okay, well, if that's it, then that's it. Thank you all for joining tonight, guys. I really appreciate you guys for even joining. Like I said, you know, I really love the fact that you guys are coming in here to listen to me every time I do a live stream, every single night. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love to see it, that you guys are learning, that you guys are wanting to push yourself to, you know, actually get the technical analysis down. So thank you all for the support, the likes, the subscriptions as well on the YouTube. So yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you guys are subscribed so that you guys can get notifications from YouTube either through your email or your YouTube app if you guys have the app on your phone that I am live. Okay, so remember, all my Instagram lives are also now moving towards YouTube, to one single platform. I want to be streaming on one single platform, right? So have a great rest of your night, everyone. Okay, good luck tomorrow. And if some of you guys are not in the CFA Swing Watch and in the private Discord, make sure you guys join in today. There is a trial as well, trial membership that you guys can take for 2 weeks for only $5 a day. That's a cost of, well, that's even that's less than the cost of coffee nowadays, because Starbucks drinks have gone completely crazy and bonkers with their crazy drinks and crazy high prices. So you know, it's you know, if you don't even want to risk less than a Starbucks drink, then hey, I don't think you're ready for trading yet, because you'll be risking a lot more than a Starbucks drink with any trades that you try to put in. So think about that. Right? Think about that when you're feeling hesitant. So if you guys ever feel like you can't even invest $5 a day, right? I don't know what to tell you, because trading is going to need a lot more than that for you to risk, all right, if you want to trade. So if you guys want to join, take a look at my description box below this live stream video and click on the link that says CFO Swinger Watch. All right, and make sure you guys use the code 5% off. Okay, so the code is 5 off. All right, if you guys are wanting to join by tonight, so make sure you guys use that code. All right. Okay. I'll see you all tomorrow. All right, at the same time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, EST. Okay. Hopefully, I'll see you guys all in the CFO Discord. Thank you all for watching.